only a visitor, I'm a tourist. I want to come and help my brothers. He says, no, you're not allowed. Here is the officer, in charge of the immigration, he's passed his judgment. But the people who are giving me this notification, they're crying. The Muslim who's doing the job, he's crying. They're crying, wallah, they're crying. Tears, genuine tears. What can we do? We are slaves. We have to listen, obey the orders of our superiors, if not we'll be fired. Here, they're crying. So they stop the plane, don't let the plane go until these guys are put back onto the plane, 18 hours, total flight, make a good run, one tawaf, and back to London. What shall I do? I promised my family 2 weeks. I want permission, 2 weeks. They gave me permission, 2 weeks. In 2 days, I'm back in London, completed the circuit. What shall I do, return home? Or where? So I phoned Abu Dhabi. I said, look, I'm here. What do you suggest? He says, please come to the UAE. Ahlan wa sahlan. I ring up Dubai. I say, ahlan wa sahlan. Please, as a visa. No problem. So I'm here. I'm here. The newspapers, naturally, they want to know anybody coming in. They want to know interview. They want news. So I get the reporters coming along and I give an interview about exactly what I told you now. I said, look, I have been kicked out, footballed, blackballed out of Nigeria, and they kicked me so hard I landed in the UAE. I'm quite happy, but now I said, look, I landed here, and the world must know that the Muslim country of Nigeria, they allowed the oppressor, they welcomed him with a 21-gun salute, but a Muslim brother wants to go in and he is kicked out. The world ought to know. The people in the UAE wants to know. I'm sure the whole Muslim world wants to know why this Deedat got kicked out of Nigeria. He landed there and football. Why? So the interview is given. I show the interviewer the passport, I show him the visa, he takes a picture, and he produces the picture. With the story I told, no, nothing to do with the story. Here is a picture in color. They did me a favor, in Technicolor, 4-color job. Ahmed Deedat showing the passport, the visa. The picture is there. But what is the story about? What does it say? The heading, it says, Rushdie is a hypocrite, says Deedat. No, it's surprising. I'm telling people, look, I'm telling you now, I don't kick dead donkeys. A donkey that is dead, I don't go and kick the donkey. That's a disgrace on me, man. Wasting my energy on a dead donkey. The guy's finished, he's gone. So Rushdie, he's finished. He must be cursing the day he was born. Now you want me to go and kick him? You want me to go and kick him? I give battle to living people. I said, the Pope, come. You want to have a dialogue? Come, have a dialogue with you. Jimmy Swaggart says, come. Who wants to talk to me? Come. I offered my services in Malaysia. All the bishops, whoever you are, whatever church or denomination, please come and have a dialogue with me. I want to talk. Everybody is talking about dialogue. The Pope says dialogue. I said, come, let's have a dialogue. And all get cold feet. I don't go and kick dead donkeys. So I phoned the Gulf News, and I want to know now, where does Rushdie fit in? It is me who's blackballed from Nigeria. I'm kicked from all over from there to land in Dubai. That is news. Deedat barred from Nigeria. That's news. I'm sure you'd like to know that. What happened? Why? And there's nothing about it. Not one word. The passport shows, what am I showing the passport for? Not one word. So I phoned, I said, I want to know who is responsible for this. So they tell me, there is Mr. Disa. He is the deputy night editor of the Gulf News. So I'd like to speak to Mr. Disa. Mr. Disa, I thought Lisa, Mona Lisa. I'm thinking, I said, now, what are you? Mr. Disa, I said, where you come from, this sound? He's Gabriel, Jibreel, he's Jibreel. He's Gabriel, we say Jibreel, he's Jibreel Disa. So I'm asking him, I says, what is this, man? I'm showing the passport, I'm talking about the passport, and you talk about Rushdie. No connection whatsoever. He said, look, the Khalij time had touched it, the subject. So therefore, we won't touch it. Is that what you do? There are so many things. Bosnia, what's happening in Bosnia? Because the Khalij time has it, I won't have it. Is that your policy? Rajneesh died. That confidence trickster in America, and you had a 2-page full from one end to the other, his history. So Khalij time, if it has it, you won't have it. Is that the case? Morarji Desai, my mamu, my maternal uncle. Yes. You know, he's my nation. Actually, he's my nation. Morarji Desai. We speak the same language. There are Muslim Desais, Hindu Desais. Muslim Patels, Hindu Patels. Muslim Bhula, Hindu Bhula. I am a Banya Musalman, me. Morarji Desai is my mamu. Look, he's a Hindu, he's a mushrik, but I can't say, look, he's not my nation. He's my nation, he's my race, he's my blood relation. Ethnically, we are one people. Morarji. And they put the news about him that he is promoting self-urine therapy in the Gulf News, meaning you drink your own piss. He says, Morarji Desai, my mamu says, that is good for you. It's good for cataract. You don't only have the parda coming over your eyes, cataract, and it's good for tuberculosis. And he's telling the Christians, so you too, you must drink your urine, because the Bible says so. Your Holy Bible says you must drink your own piss. So where did you get that? And he quotes the Bible. Who? Morarji Desai, he quotes the Holy Bible, saying the Bible says, drink water from your own cistern. So what is cistern? You know, the tank in the toilet. You press the chain and it takes away all the rest. This is cistern. So he said, what is cistern? He says, cistern means your bladder. So it means drink water from your own cistern, means from your own kidneys, meaning your own piss. You Christians, you better do the same, because that's what your Holy Bible says. And that's news, Gulf news. But Ahmed Deedat being blackballed, no, they won't touch it. So I said, now look, I want to know who's superior to you. You are Gabriel Disa. I said, where are you from? He said, I'm from India. I said, India? That's where I come from. Where about in India? He said, Goa. I said, you are a Goanese. He said, no, I'm a Goan, not a Goanese. I said, okay, you are a Goan. I said, now, who is your superior? I want to talk to him of what you have done to the news. He says, he is Mr. Nahal Canera. I said, Primo Canera. I remember the guy. He was one time the heavyweight champion boxer of the world. He was an Italian, almost 7-foot giant. The tallest boxer who ever won the championship of the world was Primo Canera. I don't know those who follow. I was, as a young man, I was following all these things, you know, Primo Canera. I said, Canera, Italian? He said, no, he's a Sri Lankan. I said, oh, how do you spell it? He says, K-A-N-E-I-R-A, Canera, not C-A-N-E-R-A, Canera. I said, oh, I'm asking, is he a Christian or a Buddhist? He said, I don't know. I said, now please don't tell me that. A Christian, you're working with another person for so many years as your superior, and you don't even ask him whether he's a Hindu or a Buddhist or a Christian or a Muslim. You never asked him, you don't know. The guy starts getting rough with me. He said, this old man, what can he do now? I said, now, who is superior to him? I'm finding out who are the people there in the Gulf News who are controlling the newspaper. So I found the guy who footballed me in the Gulf News was a Christian from India, from Goa, and his superior happens to be a Buddhist. I found out later he's a Buddhist. Then the night editor is Rama Chandran, a Hindu, and a general manager is a Chandar Rai, another Hindu, and marketing manager is a Dulip George, maybe a Christian or a Hindu, and who's the circulation manager? Mr. Vikram Dar, another Hindu. 100%. The whole thing is in charge, but who is the head? Who is the owner? Oh, then we find out that, our Muslim brother is the owner. He is the owner. The owner is Brother Umaid, Sheikh Ubaid, who made a tire. So I'd like to speak to him. I want to speak to the owner now, because everything is the Hindus and the